bilge. And it's dark. Dark, dark, dark.
It's almost pitch black in here.
I'm guessing you didn't bring a flashlight.
No. There is something. Where are you? Here.
That's not right.
Really? What else shuts light? Oh, the cell phone.
We can
Duh.
use Dirk's cell phone. Do you think he'll mind?
Probably not.
Oh boy, I don't like this.
You're not pointing it at anything.
Oh, sorry.
Well, where should I point it?
Okay.
Point it here.
Here?
What is this?
No, not there. Over here.
Like this?
You're doing it wrong. Point it over here.
Over here?
Oh my goodness, she is so teasing him. Here we go.
A
That's
switch.
a lever.
See? I knew what I was doing.
Don't look.
It looks like some kind of dial.
Oh boy, it's a puzzle. Rotate the two outer metals dials and the two inner glass orbs. So it looks like we may want it to look like this. Can you move these?
That's not it.
So we can rotate the glass orbs. And we can turn the outer dials, which also rotates the glass orbs, but in a different way.
I guess that's wrong.
Looks like the solutions shown on those two little screens, with the red and white lights. I think either of the orbs could produce either of the solutions, so it doesn't matter which way around we do it.
Okay, that's this one. Right, now to get this one. Alright, I need the 2 reds over here. I need this one to be white. Okay. Oh my goodness. I need this white one close, maybe right there. Bring this over here. Bring you right there. Just brings it further apart. Okay. Okay, there, guys. I got it.
I did it.
Oh my goodness, I did it.
Good job. What is that?
I have no idea. It's some kind of strange device.
What should we call it?
A laser gun. It's like something the freeze ray off of Sims 4, an unidentified device found floating in the bilge water. Okay. Interesting.
What's this?
Did I see? Yes, Tanya Tadpole. Ocean Rescue Association. Interesting. A license card that's been cut in half and taped back together. It was found in the bilge. Ocean Rescue Divers Association, ORDA. Driver number 0852437, Tanya Tadpole, specialist, free diving, deep diving, reduced visibility, high pressure, Tanya Tadpole, Ocean Rescue Divers Association. Okay. Interesting.
A glass bottle.
It's just trash.
Don't be so quick to dismiss it. Oh, yeah, no, it's just trash.
That's hilarious. Anything else?
It's a thigh-high pool of dirty water.
Don't say thigh high. Say knee high.
But it was in between the two. The light is coming through an open drain in the ceiling.
A drain in the floor of the room above, you mean?
Literally the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, this room smells like rust and dirty seawater.
I kind of like it.
I knew you were going to say that. You always like the worst smells.
I think she enjoys teasing you.
The switch is over here. We already used it to open the drain in the ceiling.
Okay. Well, I don't really see anything else.
Yeah, this room smells like rust.
I kinda like
I
it.
knew you were
You
gonna always
okay?
like the worst smell.
I don't see anything else here. So the only thing is we need to go back to her and ask her about that ID. Hi, I found something you lost.
hey, where did you,
Does this belong to you? We found it in the bilge.
You dropped it, maybe?
Ocean Rescue Divers Association. Is this an organization you used to work for?
maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Looks broken.
Does it? How can you tell?
I just assumed it was waterlogged from the bilge water.
How did you know we found it in the bilge?
Because it smells, and it's still wet.
Oh yeah. Ew. Sally, you take it.
I don't want it. Ugh, you keep it.
Alright. Alright, guys, I'm gonna leave it here. And we have talked to every suspect. I do believe we have 2 locked rooms, so we'll catch that on the next episode. And as always, thank you for watching and have a great day. Actually, on second thought, I think I'll go up here and ask her because we still have a few more minutes. Sorry. Alright, so let's ask her
Madam
about
Tadpole's
Tadpole.
so cool. She's super strong and she can swim super fast.
I bet.
She knows all about the different kinds of fish,
Wow.
and she can hold her breath underwater for like ages.
Of course.
Also, she's traveled the world, she's had all these different jobs, met all these different people. I haven't done any of that stuff.
Well, she's a bit older than you.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Clues. Diving
Ocean
license.
Rescue Divers Association. Ugh, they'd never let me in. I can barely even swim.
But you live right by the sea.
Pardon me for not swimming in the deep, freezing ocean.
Give us your professional opinion. Laser gun? Shrek ray?
Intergalactic hair dryer.
It's an antenna. A really
What?
weird antenna, but yeah. Also, it's damaged. It's starting to rust, and there's sediment in the joints. Seawater can really do a number on electronics. You gotta be careful.
Wow. Pocketbook.
That's one creepy book. Wait, are those initials? M?
You're looking at it upside down.
WW. Oh, message in the bottle.
Hey, there's a document in there.
It's a piece of paper. I don't know if I'd call it a document.
It's been typed.
Apart from the title, which is drawn by hand.
Oh yeah. It almost looks like a logo for something.
Okay. So that covers everything with her. Got a lot more to go, but within we have 2 locked doors. I just want to cover my bases. Okay, let's go back and talk to the dream doctor.
It really is fortuitous that Madame Tadpole found her way to the Mortuga submarine. Not only is she unusually well suited to living within the confines of the ocean, but she was also unusually compatible with Magnus Mortuga. As far as I know, the two formed a sincere friendship.
Huh. I wonder if she knows any of his secrets.
She may just. I'm to believe Tadpole had taken it upon herself to discover the source of Mortuga's internal anguish. In her words, she wished to understand him so that she could help him. It was in the course of this endeavor that she began scouring the ship for information. On one occasion, I entered the captain's cabin to speak with Magnus, but instead I discovered Tadpole quite alone, trawling through his bookshelf. I asked her what she was looking for. She said she didn't know.
Alright, Cynthia.
It is no mark against Cynthia's character. She is a sharp young woman and capable engineer. But I was wholly surprised to learn that she had become captain.
Did she never say she wanted to be captain?
On the contrary, I was aware she'd held such aspirations, initially. But I was under the impression that her campaign had ended in failure.
Meaning?
That Miss Seafoam had made her ambitions known to Magnus, but he had shut them down.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
It is hypothesized that Miss Moon was embroiled in some form of deal with Magnus Mortuga.
What kind of deal?
Oops.
What would she give him? Money?
His heart beat not for money and things.
Spying on
What'd
people.
Dad beat for?
People. kinship.
So, Mariana gave him a person.
Maybe information about a person.
Yes.
Or how to find a person.
Absolutely. Okay.
He joined us about a week or so after we first left port. He caused problems almost immediately.
Oh,
How
wow.
come?
Godric made some kind of official request, but Magnus had denied it. Their disagreement was something to do with navigation. For my own sake, I stayed out of it.
Symmetry.
I first learned about Symmetry from a newspaper article detailing her residency at the Fortuna Hall Theater. On the surface, it was merely a review of a magic show, but I felt something behind it, something of great interest. To me, it spoke of someone with a close connection to the ethereal plane. Taking an excursion from the submarine, I attended the performance. Afterward, I requested an audience with Miss Silkmoth herself. And speaking with her for a scant few minutes, I learned two things. First, and most importantly, my instincts had been correct. She was indeed fascinated with the great unanswered questions of metaphysicality. She held a yearning to understand that which could not ordinarily be understood. A woman after my own heart.
What was the other thing? You said you learned two things.
That she was thoroughly unhappy with her lot at Fortuna Hall. The theater owner was a heartless woman who, among other indiscretions, did not
Who
compensate
is her
Symmetry for
adopted
her work.
mother.
But she had no family, nor any other connections. She had nowhere else to go.
So you invited her to come live on the submarine.
To put it simply,
Did she bring all her
He
props
pretty
and
much
stuff with her?
rescued her.
everything she could carry.
Why? Was she gonna keep working as an illusionist on the submarine?
No, Miss Silkmoth would be working with me here in the Dream Chamber.
I notice she's not here anymore.
Her tenure with me has come to an end. She has moved on to pastures anew.
Okay. Clues. Oh, well. We have a lot of
An
clues.
epitaph to human desperation. A totem of yearning for a time long past.
If you say so.
A shrink ray, I assume.
It actually does look like a shrink ray. All right, Grimoire. I'll be the guinea pig. Zap me.
Ah,
Of course, it could be an enlightenment ray. Perhaps you ought to zap me.
a
instead.
freeze ray.
No one's getting zapped.
It seems I'm not the only curiosity collector on board. This book, if it is indeed a book, has clearly got a story to tell.
Yeah, about Frankenstein.
It's an incantation sealed in a glass bottle. Traditionally, you might bury such a thing under the floorboards of your house to protect from black magic.
What about if you threw it into the ocean? Would that do anything?
Likely it would have no effect. The ocean is simply too large to be held to account in this way. Magnus was fairly averse to record keeping.
He can't have been that against it if he bothered to write in the captain's log.
However, standard protocol would be for the captain to keep a record of every single day, whereas Magnus only filed a handful of these log cards in his entire tenure. I stayed at the Stone Top Inn myself. Back then it was under the care of a woman named Felicia, but it seems to have passed on to Magnus sometime later. I find this strange, for he was not a member of a Stone Top family. This magazine emanates a peculiar energy. Jealousy, frustration, even greed. The face from the ether. It must be.
What's that?
Tell me, where did you find this?
It was locked in a safe.
Was it now? Would you mind if I took it off your hands?
No.
It's not ours to give.
No.
No, of course. This seems to be a personal item of Cynthia's. As such, it is not my place to make a comment.
Now this is a talisman, surely.
On the surface, it appears so. However, in this instance, I think the concept has been inverted.
A reverse talisman.
It rather seems that Cynthia is using the contract as a talisman.
A talisman? Like, as protection?
I did notice she taped it to the back of the chair in the control room, so it's like you can't go in there unless you acknowledge it.
Correct. The contract is a shield behind which Cynthia hides.
Interesting.
It's a fine garment, is it not?
Has it been in the control room the whole time?
From the moment I first entered the submarine.
But it doesn't belong to Mortuga.
It does not.
Has the wheel always looked like that?
Like what?
With one side broken off. and replaced with a different material.
It's never been my job
interesting.
to steer the ship, so I've never really taken any notice. You know, Magnus never liked the name Tortuga Submarine.
Surely he was the one who chose that name.
I believe it was something that just happened. He didn't have a willing hand in it. All told, Magnus was rather dismissive of the notion that the submarine should bear his moniker.
But it was his submarine.
He was dismissive of that notion, too. Godric Grip's hand-carved talisman.
You think everything's a talisman.
I thought it was just a part of the branding for his shop.
It may well be. Nonetheless, I conclude that it is imbued with energy, and its primary function is to be an anchor.
It's not heavy enough to be an anchor. I'm pretty sure.
Not
it
that kind of
would-
anchor.
He means an emotional anchor.
Oh, right.
It would float. What an enchanting thought.
Uh-oh. You've given him an idea.
It may transpire that the true meaning of the cane is found in its unsinkability.
So it's a reminder not to sink, not to drown.
Like some kind of life preserver?
Okay.
Mariana
wooden pipe.
Moon's tobacco pipe.
Yes and no.
It's actually a dictaphone, like a little tape recorder.
Curious. Is Miss Moon some sort of covert operative?
Who knows? Maybe.
She might be.
I think she's just nosy.
I think she's spying. Maybe
If
she
only
was
that
spying
could
from
tell me
Tortuga.
too, then I could be sure.
Of what?
The branch of red coral at the base of the map. I'm wondering if that's the treasure you'd find if you traveled to the X marked in the center. The ship's compass. I witnessed Cynthia carrying this from the control room the night Magnus was murdered.
Yeah, I think it broke. She was taking it to get fixed.
Odd, it's never broken before. There must be a connection. Somebody's been trying to piece together Silkworm's history by the looks of it.
We noticed Tortuga's
Okay,
up
this is
there,
Freya.
but his name's
Felicia.
not connected to anyone else.
Did he ever talk about his family? Or where he came from?
He never spoke of his heritage, no. Somebody's been trying to piece together
So
Silkworm's
right here,
history by the looks
Damien
of it.
Dusk,
We noticed
James
Tortuga's
Dusk,
on there, but his
the
name's not
journalist,
connected to anyone
Mormon.
else.
Did he ever talk about his family? Or where he came from?
It makes them
He never spoke of his heritage,
siblings.
no.
Half. Really.
That
The
belonged to
eyeball.
Magnus Tortuga, but I suppose it should pass along to Cynthia.
Cynthia doesn't get all of Mortuga's stuff just because she took over as captain, surely.
Right.
Of course not. However, I imagine at some point Cynthia may wish to unlock the captain's cabin.
She'd need a glass eyeball to do that?
Naturally.
Yeah.
While it holds the pretense of being an eyeball, in truth, it is a key. This is where I first learned about Miss Silkmoth and her residence at the Fortuna Hall Theater.
This was after you'd started living in the submarine.
Correct.
So Mortuga had the newspaper on board with him.
Only this solitary page.
Alright, that's all the clues for him. And we have 2 locked rooms, so... Alright, we'll start with Dirk first. See what he thinks of Madame Tadpole.
Oh, she's awesome. Got all kinds of stories. It takes some work to get them out of her, but it's totally worth it. Like, get this. I found out she used to be a rescue diver, but they banned her for being too good.
How can you be too good at that?
I don't know, she'd go too deep, stay under too long, break all the guidelines, you know?
Huh.
I gotta say, no disrespect to Cynthia, but I'm disappointed Tadpole didn't become the new captain.
What, did Tadpole say she wanted to be captain?
No, I just think she'd be really good at it. I mean, she's smart, brave, plus she knows all about the ocean. I mean, come on.
Okay. Hang on. I want to go to this... Can we go here?
Locked.
Use item. The eyeball.
That's the one.
Alright. So now we can go in there. The captain's cabin. Ooh. Oh, we got an achievement for that.
It's a treasure chest. Someone's peeking out from inside.
Hello?
A small handheld radio hidden in the captain's cabin. It seems to be broken. Interesting. Get the eyes here.
What's that saying? If walls had eyes?
Something like that.
If walls have
There's
ears.
a globe.
With all 7 seas.
It's a ship in a bottle.
Really? What ship is it?
That is pretty cool. A wooden model ship in a glass bottle. It was on Mordecai's desk in the captain's cabin.
What you
I
got?
think it
Oops,
already
sorry.
is broken. Listen. Something got loose on the inside.
There's something suspicious about Zephyr.
Ooh, we got our suspicion.
Let's go talk to him.
Okay. So we're gonna go talk to Zephyr again. The Dream Doctor. Start.
Zephyr, can you tell us more about the work you do as a dream doctor? I'm looking for specifics here.
I've told you all I think you could understand. To be blunt, it's not a line of inquiry that should concern you. That is to say, my experiments have no connection with the murder.
You say that, but we found something at the crime scene that we think belongs to you. Specifically, something we think is related to your little dream experiments.
Let me see. We just found this little radio.
That's not right.
No.
That's not right.
Hey. La la la. The moon file.
That has nothing to do with my research. What makes you so sure it even belongs to me?
The color of the liquid, the moon label, the smell.
The moon label. Yeah, let's do that again.
That has nothing to do with my research. What makes you so sure it even belongs to me?
The smell.
The smell. According to Mariana Moon, the liquid from the bottle is seawater mixed with 3 particular herbs.
Mariana Moon's sense of smell knows no bounds, but I fail to see how this information connects it to me.
Not the fog ball. Where is it? Here it is, the hex bottle.
The liquid in your hex bottle has the exact same 4 ingredients.
Irrelevant. The X bottle isn't anything to do with my dream experiments either.
So what is it? What's in the bottle?
A sea creature. The hex bottle contains a sea creature. But it's fake, but it's dead, but it was stolen, it's asleep, and it can talk. It's dead.
The hex bottle contains
No.
a sea creature, but it's dead. Almost. Maybe just change one thing.
Okay. It's fake.
The hex bottle.
No.
Almost. Maybe just... The hex bottle contains a sea creature, and it's asleep.
A sea creature?
An octopus. A hexapus, a sextopus.
An octopus.
Wait, really?
You know what? Let's try that again.
A sea creature?
A sextopus.
Sally, we've been over this. That's not what they're called.
I saw the opportunity, and I took it.
A sea creature?
A hexapus. It's not called a hex bottle because there's a magic spell inside. It's called a hex bottle because there's a sleeping hexapus inside.
His name is Hex. I've had him since I was a young boy.
Not to be rude, but that must have been quite some time ago. A normal octopus would live only a couple years, wouldn't it?
Hex is a singular specimen with a number of special properties.
Do you ever let him out of that little bottle?
Of course I do. Hex swims freely in the ocean at night, and during the day he returns to me and sleeps in the bottle.
So he's asleep right now.
I knew he was related to your dream experiments.
Who said anything about dreams?
Nobody. But just looking at him, I think I know one of Hex's special properties, and it would explain why you'd be interested in the first place.
Fix is an image of his dream. No. Is from a photograph. Is a film projection.
This is the right clue, but let's be specific.
Okay. The hex bottle is relevant to his dream. The funnel.
This is the correct clue, but we need to choose the right part.
Okay.
This is the right clue, but we want a specific aspect of it.
Pure subconscious projection, unmarred by the insecurities of the waking mind.
That's pretty cool. I can see why you became a dream scientist.
So the hex bottle was the original. And then you made the dream helmet more recently.
They are two distinct objects. There is no such connection.
No.
It's the same size as the one on the dream helmet. It's a different to. It's the same shape.
Right. The dream helmet's clearly just a scaled up version of the hex bottle, specifically scaled up to human size.
Magnus Mortica.
We heard Martuga was experiencing a particular recurring dream. I think he was your test subject.
So, Mortuga wears the dream helmet and lays on your weird chair thing. And then you give him some of the moon potion to help him sleep.
And as he dreams, the dream helmet collects the spirit energy and sends it to...
Hex. The fog bottle. Oh, okay. Pair of goggles is plugged into the metal part, and the fog ball receives the radio signal, and the fog ball transmits the dream energy.
This pair of goggles wirelessly receives from this metal part, and the fog ball transmits the dream energy. That's not right.
Okay. This antenna.
This antenna wirelessly receives from this metal part, and the fog ball transmits the dream energy. That's not right either.
Okay. Let me see. It's plugged into...
This antenna is plugged into this glass ball, and the fog ball transmits the dream energy. That's not right either. This antenna vibrates when it gets near this glass ball, and the fog ball transmits the dream energy. That's not right either.
Interesting. Receives... And the fog ball receives dream energy.
This antenna is plugged into this glass ball, and the fog ball receives the dream energy. That's not right either.
Okay.
This pair of goggles is plugged into this glass ball, and the fog ball receives the dream energy. That's not right either. This pair of goggles is plugged into this metal part, and the fog ball receives the dream energy. That's not right either.
Dadgummit.
This pair of goggles is plugged into this metal part, and the fog ball transmits the radio signal. That's not right either.
At least one thing.
This pair of goggles is plugged into this metal part, and the fog ball receives the radio signal. That's not right either. This antenna is plugged into this metal part, and the fog ball receives the dream energy. That's not right either. This antenna is plugged into this metal part, and the fog ball transmits the radio signal. That's not right either.
Can I move this? Oh. The filter. This filter is...
This filter is plugged into this glass ball, and the fog ball transmits the dream energy. That's not right either.
Dadgummit.
This filter is plugged into this glass ball, and the fog ball receives the dream energy. That's not right either. This filter wirelessly transmits to this glass ball, and the fog ball receives the dream energy. That's not right either.
Okay.
This filter wirelessly transmits to this battery, and the fog ball receives the dream energy. That's not right either.
Wireless transmits to this antenna.
This antenna wirelessly transmits to this antenna, and the fog ball receives the dream energy.
Do not think I cannot hear your mocking tone. It may surprise you to learn that I have indeed had some success in this area. I did once successfully filter something into the fog ball, and I witnessed a face inside the glass, however briefly.
A face?
No doubt the visage of someone from beyond the veil. Unfortunately, I have been unable to consistently replicate it.
Did you make a record of it?
I thought I did, but I can't remember where.
I gotcha.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Oh goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, here.
We'll get to that later.
Okay. Oh boy.
That's not it. That's not it. That's not it.
Zephyr wrote about the mermaid's tongue that he's seen in the hex bottle.
This is the right clue, but we want a specific aspect of it.
Oh, that he'd seen.
This is the right clue, but
Damn
we
it.
want a
Zephyr made a drawing. Zephyr took a photograph of.
This is the right clue, but let's be... This is the right clue, but let's... This is the right clue, but we want a... This is the right clue, but we want a...
Okay. This is a mysterious face.
This is the right clue. But
Oh my god.
This is the right clue, but let's be specific.
Let's be specific. Okay.
This is the right clue, but let's be specific.
This is the right clue, but we want a specific aspect of it.
This is the correct clue, but we need to choose the...
This is the right clue, but let's be specific.
Document.
This is the correct clue, but we need to choose the right part. This is the correct clue, but we need to choose...
This is the right clue, but let's be... This is the right clue, but we want a...
This is the right clue, but we want a specific... This is the right clue, but we want a specific... This is the correct clue, but we need to choose...
Okay. You're driving me nuts. How about a hint?
This is the right clue, but let's be specific.
This is the correct clue, but we need to choose the right part. This is the right clue, but we want a specific aspect of it.
Everything you choose is not right. The golden palm.
This is the right clue, but we want a specific aspect of it.
Sit down. Out. What? I'm trying to have you. I don't want to come and get a pizza.
This is the correct
Sounds
clue,
like I have.
but we need to choose the right part.
This is the right clue, but let's be specific.
This is the right clue, but let's...
This is the right clue, but we want a specific...
This is the correct clue.
I'm clicking on every freaking thing. Oh, except for this. He drew it.
There it is. Irrefutable evidence.
Wow.
Sorry to burst your bubble, Zephyr, but,
That face never appeared in the fog bowl. The fog ball reflects the face of whoever uses it. The fog ball was designed to show that exact
the fog
face.
ball was designed to show that exact face.
What do you mean?
That's not it.
Really? Oh, here. The fog bow appears in the hex bottle appears. The livestock doll appears. But it's displaying a different face. And it's displaying the same face as the first doll.
But what's the connection? What causes the face to appear?
A certain voice, a certain smell, a certain temperature, a certain
A
smell.
certain smell. Yeah, let's do that again.
What's the
Okay.
connection? What causes the face to appear?
Temperature.
A certain temperature.
Really?
No. Okay, voice.
But
Gotta
what's the
try that again.
connection? What causes the face to appear?
A certain voice.
Symmetry's voice.
A fog ball's designed to show the face when it hears Sim's voice. That's how the original trick worked anyway. See how in the photograph she's talking to it through the telephone?
I demand that we test this theory. Send for symmetry at once.
Wait, we don't have to. This is the correct clue, but we need to choose the right part. We have a recording of Sim's voice right here.
The stargazing girl stares into the ink-black void. Upon her trembling lips, a question born.
I don't say this to be cruel, but it seems like your dream experiments are, inconclusive.
I'm just glad to have some clarity about what they actually are. And as far as I can tell, it all seems pretty harmless.
Right, and the moon potion.
As you said, merely an herbal tincture.
But then why was it found at the crime scene?
That I do not know.
Do you know
Dang.
if Motuga had any on him? Did he ever borrow a bottle from you?
It's a possibility.
The moon vial.
I don't want to compare it to itself.
Okay.
That's not right.
For the water, the sea.
This is the right clue, but we want a specific aspect of it.
The glass dropper.
If Mortuga had the dropper, I'm assuming he had the rest of the moon vial somewhere nearby.
Curious. Where exactly did you find this?
In
It
his
was on his
office.
desk,
I mean,
in
the
captain's
cabin.
And yet, the moon vial was discovered at the scene of the crime,
Right.
1 floor below.
So, Hex actually shows his thoughts on his skin?
Yeah, it's incredible. Hey, what if we got him to think about something else?
And we got an achievement. Sorry, we've been over this. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna leave it here, and I hope you guys are enjoying the game so far. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and as always, thank you for watching, and have a great day.